So today I'm going to be discussing regarding one key planet in Vedic astrology, and that key planet is planet Moon. And I'm also going to be discussing in more detail with regards to the Rohini Nakshatra, and we will discuss regarding the significance of this nakshatra in more detail. We'll also try to understand the story behind the exaltation of planet Moon in Vedic astrology and how this story is going to help you in understanding the true essence of planet Moon in Vedic astrology. First of all, you need to understand one very important thing here. Chandradev or planet Moon have 27 wives, okay? And these are the 27 nakshatras or constellations. Now, Rohini Nakshatra is the fourth nakshatra in Vedic astrology, and this is associated with the Taurus zodiac sign. So in Taurus, the moon is exalted, and specifically from 10 degree till 23rd degree, this is the exact exaltation of planet Moon. Now the symbol of this Rohini Nakshatra is connected with a cart or a chariot, and this is the earth element. This is the nakshatra which is also associated with Lord Krishna. We'll discuss that part in more detail. This nakshatra is also connected with the fertility, growth, materialistic success into your life, capacity of a person to enjoy prosperity, abundance, strong family values, your emotional sensitivity, even all the careers. When I say all the careers, I'm talking about 90% of the careers. They are connected with the Rohini Nakshatra. Whether it's connected with the arts and entertainment, whether it's connected with the healthcare, all the physicians, nurses, alternative health practitioners, even all the Ayurvedic and herbal products are also connected with this nakshatra. Education, teacher, academic counselors, educational institutors, teaching basically, consulting also, it's connected with this nakshatra. Business and finance is also connected with this nakshatra. Whether it's connected with the financial advisors, banking, accountancy, even agricultural also. All the agriculture, farming equipments, real estate is also connected. Specifically the piece of land is connected with this nakshatra. All the agricultural products, they are also connected with this nakshatra. Now this story starts way back, and it's connected with the Daksh Prajapati, okay? Now I know many of you not aware of who is Daksh Prajapati. Basically there are three prime deities in our Hinduism: Lord Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, okay? So Lord Brahma is the creator and Lord Prajapati is the son of Brahma, okay? Now Lord Prajapati have 27 daughters that are associated with the 27 nakshatras in our Vedic astrology system. All these nakshatras, Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, Rohini, all the way up till Revati nakshatra, all these nakshatras, they are married to single person, and that is planet Moon. Now out of all the 27 daughters of Daksh Prajapati, Planet Moon shows special affection towards Rohini because of her beauty, even very appealing nature. And Lord Chandra or Lord Moon give all the love to the Rohini Nakshatra, all the. And that is where all the rest daughters, they tend to feel totally devoid from the love of their husband. And that is where these daughters, they complain with their father, Daksh Prajapati. Like Lord Chandra is not giving us the equal importance or the equal amount of love. He is loving only Rohini and he is not paying attention towards any one of them. And that is where there is a one curse which is associated with Chandragraha, planet Moon. And that curse is associated with you are going to lose your brightness. You see the shining of the planet Moon. And because of that curse, we are having the Shukal Paksh and the Krishan Paksh. It's the waxing half of the moon and the waning half of the moon. So starting from the Pratipada all the way up till the Purnamashi. Purnamashi is basically full moon day. Then all the way up to Amavasya. Amavasya is the no moon day again. So the cycles of the moon are associated with that curse. Later on, Lord Shiva have actually granted this boon to Lord Shiva. Like you will not lose your complete brightness. You will gain brightness for 15 days. So it's going to be a waxing and then the waning half of the moon. And if you look specifically, Lord Krishna, and that is also the supreme deity, is connected with this nakshatra. It's believed actually Lord Vishnu, Narayan, specifically want to take birth under this nakshatra of Rohini. And that is where you need to understand the importance of your own birth nakshatra. In which nakshatra you born? I'm not talking about the 9 planets in which nakshatras they are posited. No. We are only right now concentrating over your own birth nakshatra, which is associated with planet Moon. You can simply check first of all in which zodiac sign your moon is posited. Then you need to check the degrees of the planet Moon. Then you need to check which nakshatra your moon is posited. And you can also check the pada of the moon. There are basically 4 padas in one nakshatra. In Hindi, we call it as a 4 charan of. Okay. So charan and pada, they are the same thing. Now you need to pay specifically more attention towards this birth nakshatra. Because this is the nakshatra which is actually going to be dictating the true story of your life. True story. When I say true story, so it's the true story. It's your actual self. You see, the identity of a person. I'm here discussing regarding the self-identity of a native. Self-identity of a native is connected with 3 important factors. First is your ascendant. Ascendant means the first house. That is your personality. Second is planet Moon, and specifically the nakshatra in which Moon is posited. It's the second important factor that is actually help us in determining the personality of a person. And last is your 5th house. Why 5th house? Because this is the house which is connected with the intellect of a person. Now, intellect and intelligence are different things. The true word is buddhimata of a native. Okay, so you can also call it as a pure form of wisdom or pure form of intelligence of a person. So the lagna planet moon and fifth house actually determine the true personality of a native. And your life is also going to be somewhat shaped according to these three things in Vedic astrology. Whether it's connected with your career, it's connected with your marriage, it's connected with your relationships, or maybe it's connected with your capacity to earn money, retain money. It's connected with these kind of things. Capacity of a person to feel the sense of fulfillment, it's connected with that part. Your own self-development is linked with these things. And you can also consider these three factors are actually setting up the foundation of your life. And this will eventually help you to understand the story of your own life. You can also consider it as a journey of a person. Now, whether if you want to determine whether your journey is going to be up till the age of 60, 70, 80, or how long you are going to live, it's also connected with the nakshatra of the moon. Because moon and the nakshatra in which moon is posited is actually going to be becoming the deciding factor. Deciding factor of your Vimshottari Mahadasha. These are the planetary timings in Vedic astrology. So your longevity or your lifespan is connected with your moon nakshatra. Whether you are going to live a long life, it's connected with your moon nakshatra. You can also find many impressions which are connected with your past life if you just try to combine your fifth house lord and planet moon and just try to study their relationship in Vedic astrology, or try to study the connection which is created between your fifth house, because fifth house is the house of your purva sanchit karma. These are the past life traits which you have bring in this present life. Okay, so it's also the prarabdha of a native. So if you want to understand whatever the past accumulation of the karmas which you have bring forth in this life, it's connected with your fifth house. I have made different videos over the fifth house, storage of the karmas and these things, which you can check out in my YouTube channel Cooking Astrology. Under the playlist section, you will find all the videos up there. But this fifth house or its linking factor, now this is also a very unique concept in astrology, linkages. How can I explain you? You can just simply understand. Start from your first house. Look where your first house lord is going. Suppose you are Aries ascendant and your Mars is posited into the 7th house of Libra. Then look where the Libra lord is going. Suppose Libra lord Venus is going into the 10th house in the sign of Capricorn. Now look where the Capricorn lord is gone. Suppose Capricorn lord planet Saturn is posited in the sign of Pisces. Then you need to look where the Pisces lord Jupiter is posited, and suppose Jupiter is posited in its own zodiac sign of Sagittarius. So you will find the 4 links here. Lagna lord in the 7th lord in the 10th lord in the 12th, and then in the 9th. It's a linkage factor. In the similar manner, you need to find the linkages factor into your own astrological chart, which are specifically connected with the 5th house. And the moon nakshatra, or in whichever house your moon is posited, or in whichever zodiac sign the moon is posited. These linkages will eventually help you to identify the pattern of your life. This is the similar pattern just like the pattern of a career. Suppose you are having a splitting career pattern. You started at the age of 25. Then you switch one job. You enter into next at the age of 26. Then you switch another job, enter into third job. Then you start business by the age of 32. Again, you do something else. So this is the pattern of a career. Similar, the pattern of your own life, complete life. It's a journey, okay? It's a journey of the life. Like when you are going to be having your education completed, when you will start your career, you will start your business, job change, with whom you are actually getting married also. Because it's also a part of the process. It's a journey, okay? It's an ongoing process. Then the number of kids which you are going to be having into your life, your karmic connection with you and your kids, what are the karmas that kids are bringing into your life. Then kids are going to which school, colleges. You can track down to your old age. This will eventually help us to study or identify your pattern. You just need to understand the linkages here, okay? If you will learn linkage, maybe I will teach it in some different session regarding these linkages, but linkages are very, very important thing. Also, let me actually come back to our original topic of the Rohini Nakshatra. Now, this is the nakshatra of fertility. Okay, fertility is connected with the Rohini Nakshatra. Rohini Nakshatra is also connected with the nourishment, nurturing nature of a person. This is also the nakshatra that have the capacity to directly impact your semen, specifically inside the males, okay? Although the natives that born under this Rohini Nakshatra, both male and females, they are going to be having slightly different characteristics actually. And that is the beauty of Vedic astrology. If the male specifically is going to be born under this nakshatra, so he is going to be having a very good posture, body structure. Eyes are going to be beautiful. Also, that person have the capacity to remain calm in most of the situation. That is the reason moon tend to feel exalted here. I made one video over the best and the worst planetary alignments in Vedic astrology. And thank you so much for giving such a wonderful and beautiful response towards that video. Now in that video I have discussed all the 9 planets, their best and the worst planetary placements. But I have not discussed planet moon in that particular video. Now this is in response to that particular video as well. In the comment section of that video, many people are asking me like, why you have not given moon any like placement here. The reason why I have not given moon any specific placement in any specific house, because moon only feel comfortable in the Rohini Nakshatra. It's not the house placement, because when it comes to the house placement of a moon, it's going to be ever changing planet. It's changing after 2.5 days. Okay, it's a very fast moving graha. So that sense of predictability is not going to be coming because of this Chandra. Whereas the nakshatra placement of your moon is actually going to be dictating a total new story of your life. Also, the females that are actually born under this nakshatra, they are going to be very proactive in nature, very charming personality. This is the nakshatra which is also going to give a very good fashion sense. And sometimes this is the nakshatra which also represents the brutality. It's brutal because it's red in color. This is the nakshatra which is also linked with the first menstrual cycle of a woman. It's that red color of the nakshatra. I told you because this is the nakshatra which is connected with the semen inside a male, and in the females also it's linked with your own sexuality. And this is the nakshatra which is itself created by Brahma. You can also call it as Prajapati, the creator. And you will find the great significance of this nakshatra, even Rohini as well. If you visit in the few temples in specifically North India and even in the South India as well, you will find Brahma and Rohini together. There is no any other nakshatra with Chandradev, only Rohini. This is also one of the most powerful nakshatras. The most powerful. Like it's holding most of the power in itself. Most of the power. It's connected with the passion of a person as well. You also need to pay attention towards its pada as well, because pada is very, very potent. In which pada you need to pay attention towards that part. Your resourcefulness is also connected with this nakshatra. This nakshatra can also give you the leadership qualities. All the qualities of Lord Krishna, whether it's charming Lord Krishna as a small baby, okay, Makhan Chor, okay, it's also the part of this Rohini Nakshatra. Whether it's flirtatious nature is also connected with Rohini. Your capacity to take enjoyment in your life is also connected with Rohini. This is also the nakshatra of traders. Whether you are trading in the share market, stock market, or whether you are trading in the business. Also, the quality of this nakshatra is bit rajas. But this nakshatra have the capacity to give you many curses and many boons at the same time. And that is where your fifth house will also help you to understand. Specifically, the linkages factor will help you to understand how this nakshatra is going to be creating impact into your life. Now, it's not a question whether any planet in your astrological chart is posited in Rohini Nakshatra or not. It's not that question. All the 27 nakshatras have the capacity to create impact into your life, because during the gochar or during the transit, whenever any planet, not necessarily moon, it's transiting over the Rohini, this is actually going to be creating a lot of impact into your life. So this is the small story which is connected with Chandradev and Rohini Nakshatra, and I hope you enjoyed this story. You can follow me on my YouTube channel. It's Cooking Astrology, COOKING ASTROLOG by. For any consultations, you can contact me at my email ID. It's 8nikhilgarg8@gmail.com, or you can simply go to my YouTube channel. You will find my email ID up there. Hare Krishna.